we have our pictures drawn, right? Show over your picture. There's mine. Okay, we've got everything that we need. We have our onion domes, all right, that they would have in Russian architecture. We've broken it all the way down. We've got our horizon line that tells us where the sky is and where the ground goes. I made my picture at night. You do not have to do that. Remember, all the details and stuff is really up to you. So it's all about you being really creative.
I made mine sunny.
Yes. So like kindergarten, first grade, you keep it really, really simple. You can do just one building. You can get as fancy as Micah. Show them your picture again. Yeah, you can get really fancy like that. For the second, third, fourth, fifth graders, I want to see how creative you actually can be. So you can look at that PowerPoint that I made and you can kind of go from that. But again, don't copy that picture. Come up with your own idea. I want to see how creative you can be.
If you want to go to my school, you gotta be 4 years old or 3 years old or 5 years old.
Yes, you're in preschool. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, okay, is you're gonna get the washable markers and we're gonna go around the outside edge of our actual shape. So I'm gonna do a couple of these and then I'll show you what to do next.
Yeah,
so,
I'm just gonna wait for her.
Yeah, you're gonna wait and see what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my marker.
Now, can I talk to them right now?
Just wait a second. Let me explain some things first. So I take my marker and I'm outlining my shape. All right. So once I've outlined my shape, and you can go through and outline all of your colors. So I'm just doing. I'm trying to work here. All right. So I'm going through and I'm adding the areas that I want to use markers. You'll eventually do all of these. If you want your details, okay, like the little added things that you drew in there to stand out, you can either outline them in Sharpie or you can do it in crayon. So like my designs that I did there, here, okay, I'm just going to outline those in crayon. I'm going to do this one whole section here and show you, and I'm choosing to do it all in the same color. You do not have to do that, of course. So I'm going to add some crayon coloring in here. All right, and for fun, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some more. How's that look?
Good.
Good. Okay.
And if you want to go anywhere, if you want to go, just ask your mom and see us on video.
Yes, they're going to see us on video. Okay. So now that I've gone through, and I like color, so I'm using a lot of color. Please cover your mouth when you cough. So I'm going through and adding.
And you can teach us anything you want us to be taught by you.
Okay. So now take one of the markers. I want you to outline one of your areas. Whatever color you want, it doesn't matter to me. So now you take your brush, dip it in the water, and you're going to paint
like that
around that marker edge. And that marker, cover your mouth when you cough. Thank you. Your marker is going to blend and bleed. So it's basically making it like watercolors coming out.
Just like this.
Yeah, and you want to go slowly. It takes some time, okay? Don't rush, don't panic. If you gets out of your little outlines and things like that, don't worry. But you can see how I just keep going back and getting more water and just gently putting it over the edge. And it blends with it.
Just like me, I'm doing it quick.
You are doing it quick.
If I don't do it, I do it slow. That makes me go and I worry.
So you can see how it blends and mixes out. So I'm going to work on mine. Micah's going to work on hers. And then we'll show you what they look like when we get done, right? All right. So you can see I've got my paper here. I've gotten all of it outlined. Now this is fast forward, by the way. So I'm painting. I just dipped my brush in the water and I'm painting. I'm kind of rubbing the edges to let that washable marker bleed out and blend. All right, with the colors. It's going to be very faint, and that is okay. You can see I've kind of cut part of mine. All right, what I've done, and when I mean cut it, I mean take out part of its video, so it'd be a little bit shorter. Now I'm just kind of going through and touching the stuff in the sky. I didn't paint the entire sky, and that's okay. Now I'm just going to kind of add details back in because I didn't like how much mine blended away. So you can do this if you want, but again, you do not have to. This is kind of your choice if you want to go back and add more detail with yours. Totally up to you. You want everybody to see what they look like when they're done, right? All right, so this is ours when they're done.
Yeah, because do I see how mine goes like? Wow.
So, like I didn't color my sky in, but you can definitely do that if you wanted to do just like crayons to give it just some contrast or something different. You can do that. I might do it in the end. I don't know. So, we hope you like it. We hope you enjoy, right?
Yeah. And look, and this is
And
nice.
We'll see you again later.
Yeah, you
what
can.
do we say?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, bye.